visit some brother out on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? I hope everything with you is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I really do. But with no further ado, let's get into it. You know, I haven't looked at Sisterwives, and let me tell you why. I didn't look at it because let me rephrase that. I didn't record on it because I thought it was going to be the same old humdrum thing.
Yes.
So what I did was I said I wanted them to accumulate. So when I watch them, I can go boop, 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 boop. And then I would decide on whether or not I want to record. Baby Crone, did you agree with me?
Yes, I did agree with you.
And so we decided. So now that we've seen it, now we have a lot to say.
That is
I
true.
thought it was good.
Surprisingly.
I was surprised. I can't talk about everything because I don't remember everything, but I love the mood of it.
Mhm.
I love the fact that they showed the funeral, not
Yes.
the funeral, but they showed the burial services. I love that it was just enough to bring nothing but tears to my eyes. To see the mother, to see Janelle just be able to just try to be so stoic,
Yes.
but find that she can. To see I can't think of his name, Cody.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mhm.
Deal with that.
Yes.
It was delightful. To see the way that Mary dealt with it, to see the way Christine dealt with it, and seeing the way that, what's her name? Robin. It was interesting, and it was heartwarming to see some of the children and their take. I was thoroughly moved. I was. I thought it was interesting and beautiful for Cody to dig the grave. And then after he called the crew in, he said, I could have done this all by myself. And honestly, I think he should have. Because I think that's what he needed. You know, because after it was done, he said, I could have done this all by myself. But I think he got help just in case. But he realized at the end, and that little ark that they had him in, that was absolutely precious.
Yeah, it was.
That was odd. I've never seen an urn like that. So he fit the right size. So now we know why it was so big and he made it deep. I just enjoyed that. What else did I enjoy? I enjoyed the way that they even had some of the talking inside of it. What do you think? You voiced some opinion. I don't want to I feel like I'm taking over. Tell me some of your highlights.
Well, some of my highlights is the fact that I enjoyed the fact that we got to see the breakdown of how everyone processed or heard the information.
Yeah.
For the fact that it was like literally caught on tape for Mary, at least getting and hearing the news. That was sad to see.
Yeah.
But then seeing the way Christine was talking about Janelle and how Janelle's processing it, that also let me in on a little insight on how this has really hit Janelle home and hard.
Yes.
I mean, it was her child, but still, just to see.
It was her biological child, but it was their children. They were all mothered by them. So I see what Christine said. I gotta allow her because she gave birth. And even though Christine grieved just like Janelle, Mary grieved, they all grieved. I can't say that about Robin.
Yeah, I feel you.
I would say that about Robin, and I'm going to say this in her defense. I think that she really couldn't because I think Cody was in such a bad place.
That's true.
if she would have broke down.
And I think because she also kept her kids isolated, I feel like that has also put a separation between her and the other children.
I didn't feel great remorse from her. And I'm not saying it wasn't.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying it's to pick on her. I'm saying it really, she couldn't. Because Cody was in a bad state. I mean, especially when Cody started saying, maybe I should have called. I could have. That touched me.
Yes.
But it's too late.
Mm.
And I like what Janelle said. They knew he had problems.
Yes, they did.
During COVID. But she said it was nothing they could do. They tried everything. And there's a comfort in knowing. And I told you that when you have done everything you can and you find, no, I've done everything I could do. I did everything. Then, and that person leave you, it's left, you don't feel guilt. It ain't like I should have did this. I should have closed the door. I should have gave this. I should know. When you know you done did all that you can do and you done did everything you can do, anything possible, you know you could do. Mm-hmm. The only thing you did was that night after being up, feeling all discomfort, you just fall asleep. And in your sleep, you wake up to this horrible, horrific news.
Exactly.
But you did nothing wrong.
Yep.
Never
she had
thinking.
A little inkling. She was just like, did you check in on your brother?
She had an inkling. Nothing. It's like he came out of these dark places before. He'll come out of it again. Mm-hmm. And what this led me to believe, Cody knew that he suffered with this.
Yes.
Janelle must have told him. She didn't tell the camera that he had a drinking problem, but that drinking problem was self-medicated. And in my opinion, one thing I do agree, one thing, I could have been several things. Okay. I truly believe the one thing was a trigger. One of the things, I can't stress that enough, is the breakdown with his father during COVID.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what he was hiding or what he was feeling, Garrison.
Yeah.
We don't know. That'll be a mystery to us. Mm-hmm. But we do know it happened, that he was starting to suffer, Janelle said, during COVID.
Yeah.
And I know that Cody deal with that no matter what. To see him say it on camera, yes, that let me know he was feeling that. That was real. Mm-hmm. Maybe I could have. Maybe I should have. That's what I heard. What about you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
Like he was taking responsibility. Mm-hmm. And it's like, but I got to take him home. You know, understanding I didn't take his life. Regardless, he took his own. Mm-hmm. But acknowledging, could I stop it? Could I did this? Yep. It was real for me. That was real for me. And I think that, and me just being a spectator and what I know and what was revealed to me, because I feel like I'm a family member. Yes. I feel like I know what's going on. I follow this show. I see what you see. I see what you show me. And the stuff that you don't show me, oh well, but I see enough where I can judge as a family member from an audience. Mm-hmm. Right. I felt as though a lot of this started during the time when Cody wasn't there for them. Mm-hmm. And I'm not blaming it all on Cody, but I do believe, and this may not be right, and you all may not agree, and that's okay, but I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm not saying Cody is 100%, but he's a 10% in this. Because of the time.
Yes.
And Janelle begged him.
She did.
Pleaded. They need you, Cody. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to abandon them to be with you, Cody. I can't do it. I can't. And now we understand. Her children were going through something. And the one that followed, she said for a while, she was torturing, worrying about him. What was his name? The cute one. Gabe. It's a shaking your head moment.
Yeah.
Because I always thought it was Gabe, but it was Garrison. So, wow. But I saw that, didn't I, baby? I didn't know of the taking of the life, but I knew that one would be the one where I thought it was Gabe. I really did. I'm glad I never mentioned it, but I wasn't off. Sometimes you may not get the name, but it was Garrison, the one who smiled, the one who act like everything is okay, the one who's been in the military, the one who seemed like they got it all together. But we don't know what could have happened to him.
Yeah.
Something could have happened to him, that messed him up mentally. A lot of things, but we'll never know. And just like Janelle said, I don't know. He had a drinking problem. And that night, he was inebriated, and he had the nerve that night to go all the way. That's a tragic story indeed. But he just left on a legacy. And I even like when the pet store even got that $25,000 and donated a room for him. That was wonderful.
Yes.
So,
truly impactful. You see that he was touched by everybody.
Right. And I really wanted to talk about the funeral because I waited so long. Well, not the funeral, the burial. And I loved the way it was done. It was so elegantly done. I just felt it. I liked the way that the man showed up and the Hawaiian shorts and the Hawaiian, just being everything that Garrison would have liked. I liked that. And I just felt like I now have closure, that they gave the audience closure. And I appreciate that. And I guess I'm talking more about that because everything is pretty much of the same. Outside, when it gets now, time must have passed, and now they're doing the talking about
like their
reunion, and you hear Cody start talking foolishness again, and this week he's supposed to tell Cody
Sukonia
to mind her business. Was that what he said?
Yeah, I can shut you down if I want to, something like that.
And she said, "Yep, I can shut you down. You can't shut me down, boo." Okay, she ain't say boo, but she said, "You can't shut me down." He said, yes, I can. And what she said, "No, you can't." Now I gotta see that because I already seen that disrespect coming.
You did.
I seen that, and I know I'm not the only one. He been egging with her. Ooh, he been poking the bear with this woman every time. But I think because it's drawing near the end, I think he said, "I ain't got nothing to lose." Yes. And she said, "And neither do I." Because she was going in on him this time. She was really asking the hard questions to all of them. And the way that Robin shrieked back.
Yes. Surprised.
I'm not surprised because that's what they wanted. She finally admitted, well, Cody, do you want to? She held on a long time that she wanted this, what was it? This monogamy. No, what is it when you have a lot of marriages?
Polygamy.
But she ain't never had one. So how's she going to want something she never experienced with these girls? She separated the moment she came in their house. And second of all, she played it to the very end until she can finally get Cody to say, "I don't want it." And she was like worried what he would say. And he said, "Look, the very idea of this make me sick to my stomach." So he is done. And now she's free to say, "I guess I agree with you. I never wanted it." In my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
My opinion.
She did put up a fight with Cody.
Finally, when the ground was clear and hard, she was like, "Cody, you sure? You sure?" The very thought of it. And then for her to say, "I don't think I can go back to that life." You never had that life. You came in and destroyed the life.
You did.
Okay? So there's a lot I could say to that, but I'm going to leave that alone because I have my own feeling as a viewer, because, I can always throw Garrison in there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not. But there's a lot I can say. And there was a lot that you all could have done. There's a lot. And Janelle begged and pleaded. They all did. For whatever reason, they all begged. Mary begged. Janelle begged. Christine begged. They all begged you to be husbands to them.
Yes, they did.
And you took a deaf ear and said there is none like the great, what's her name? Robin. And they like, look, we don't want to be Robin. I never loved you. This is what he's saying. I never loved you. So fine. I love it. The way that they saying fine with us.
Yep.
But now Janelle is thinking about getting a spiritual divorce.
Yes, that's what she was talking about.
Talking to Mary.
Yep. She said that once Mary had gotten the spiritual release, she felt as though maybe she needed to do something that would finalize it too. She said that she was never, she didn't believe it like that because she wasn't in the church anymore. But she felt like if Mary did it to move on, then maybe I should do it as well.
Right. And Christine said, I left the church, so I'm not even associated with none of it. I don't even know how. If you ask me, Christine come off like it's all cultish. I can't even believe that I was hooked up in it. Ain't even going to play it out because I don't even believe it. I don't have no marriage license. I'm not going to play it. She's on a tip of, I don't even know how I got caught up in this. After seeing what's out here and living and being married, I don't even understand how I could be like that. It is so far from who I am. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I just love the fact because before there was a Christine, there was Mary and Janelle. Mm-hmm. And her and Janelle didn't get along.
No.
So, and then came Christine. Mm-hmm. So, and I didn't know that Janelle mother or father was married. They were married. They were intersex. So
yeah,
they go back a long way. But it's good to know that they can talk to each other, and Janelle and Mary, that they can talk to each other and reason with one another.
Yes,
that's a good thing. That's very good. Mm-hmm. And I think that they could be close if they're willing to put the things behind them.
Yes.
I think so. In their own way. Mm-hmm. I think so. Maybe not Christine, but Mary and Janelle. Mm-hmm. Yes, I think so. Yeah. So what do you think? Mm-hmm. I think we done got over everything. What do you think? I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. The only thing I was going to say was just one thing that was my pet peeve about Robin. Sorry. But the fact that when the host, Siconia, was referring to the ladies as no longer Sisterwives with Robin got all teary-eyed and says, don't call them that because they still my sister wives.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right.
We believe you.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Wink, wink. Whatever make you sleep. Right, baby. Gonna say that again?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
We for it, because you need some rest. Yes. You know, you sound silly. Mm-hmm. They're telling you we don't want you. We don't want you. Go on. You got what you wanted. Now be happy. And leave us be. And give us our land. You love us that much, let go of that land and give us our wages. How about that? Give us our money for our land. If I'm your sister wives, then give me what you owe me.
Yes.
And not one dime less.
Uh-huh.
Right about that, right?
Paid to a T.
You. I'm your sister wife. Then sister wife and sell coyote pass and give us our justice reward, our due money, what we owe, not what you think we're worth, but what we are owed to the penny, to down to the dot of the paper. Mm-hmm. Do that, and then call me a sister wife.
Yes.
But you don't holding back my stuff. He said, I don't want to sell because Robin's heart. See, the hell with a Robin right there. See, that's what I'm saying. She just come off corny to me. Yeah. You know, her and Cody, when it come down to certain things. Right. So anyway, anything else you'd like to say?
No, that was pretty much
it. So we're going to definitely be talking about it until it go off air. Mm-hmm. We're caught up. I thought all of it was interesting, but I'm glad that I watched it like that. I got to see Christine and with her husband. Yes. But remember, this stuff is still like over a year old. Mm-hmm. So, it's good. We're already 6 months in. So Garrison been deceased about a year now. So it's playing out okay. And some of the scenes are a little older. So I can watch it because I definitely don't want to watch the reunion. But I just wanted you all to know we have watched every episode and thoroughly enjoyed it. I am glad that we're coming in on the end, that we didn't wait another week. Mm-hmm. So we will be back. Please join us. You can hear what we have to say about it. Yes. And I just love the fact that we waited. I was pleasantly surprised.
I was too, honestly.
So if you want to look at Sister Wives, this is a good time for you to get caught up before Sunday. Because is it Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Sunday at 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, yes.
Please, I will be watching. So it's very good. It's not boring. It really answers a lot of things, especially when they went to Wyoming and Cody was showing the family, his family, what he used to do for a living, all of that. They showed the other side, fishing. It was refreshing.
Yeah, that is true.
And this was all after Garrison had passed.
Yes.
So this is very good, very good. So nevertheless, we hope we got you caught up to some degree. And I hope you enjoyed our commentary. So if you really enjoyed it, please do us a solid and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed and this is your kind of thing, well, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it very, very much.
Yes.
And we thank you in advance. And we send you out blessings for helping us. It means a lot.
Yes.
And you know what we say. Do you have anything you want to add?
No,
Well, you know what we have to say to this,
yes.
right? Sunflowers.